My Creator is the one, when He promises me, He fulfills His promise. My Creator is the one, when He closes one door, He opens another. My Creator is the one, when He takes one son, He will give him back. He showed me the dream, He promised me, and I trust Him. Ibn Jarir al-Tabari radiyallahu anhu, or rahimahullah, in his tafsir, he says, قال قتادة rahimahullah said, whenever Yaqub alayhi salam would get hit with a difficulty, ما لم ينزل به بلاء قط إلا أتى حسن ظنه بالله من ورائه. Whenever he would be hit with a difficulty, he would react by saying, no, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give me the best. I think positive of Allah. I think I am optimistic of Allah. I think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to return what He took, open what He closed, give what He seized. He is my Creator. I know Him better than you. And this is what allows him to always be in good thoughts of Allah, having a good expectation of Allah. Today, so many of us are pessimistic. Oh, the ummah is destroyed. Oh, we are weak. Oh, the economy is finished. Oh, I'm finished. This kind of destructive, self-destructive thinking, this was not the thinking of the prophets, because they knew Allah. They knew Allah, so they knew that He would always bring the best result. وَأَعْلَمُ مِنَ اللَّهِ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. This sentence, I know Allah and you don't know Him. This sentence was repeated by another prophet in the Quran. Who can tell me who he was? Not Yusuf alayhi salam. Somewhere else in the Quran. Not Adam alayhi salam. Not Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Okay, you can give me the other ayah if you want. Not Ayyub. وَأَعْلَمُ مِنَ اللَّهِ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. This very sentence was repeated by another prophet in the Quran. To be honest, this is a very hard question. There's no chocolates for this question, yes? No, but close, yes? Nuh alayhi salam. Nuh alayhi salam in the Quran threatens his people and he says, وَأَعْلَمُ مِنَ اللَّهِ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Don't mess with Allah. I know Allah and you don't know Him, don't mess with Him. He's going to send you some punishments. Very often the prophets would say this to their people. When they would be threatened, when they would be tested, when they would be in difficulty, I know Allah. I know what to expect from Him. Even if you have bad expectations, don't worry. I know Allah. We should always have good expectations of Allah. Think positively of Allah. So number one, to see everything in this world as an action of Allah. And to look past all the means of this world. Number two, to desire only the pleasure of Allah. Number three, to think good of Allah. Number four, to trust Allah and to trust Allah alone. The knowledge of Allah, I said, your knowledge of Allah, whether you know Allah or you don't know Him, it's going to show in specific moments of your life. When you are in pain, when you are in difficulty, when you are in misery, when you are divorced, when you are losing your child, you are experiencing loss, difficulty, pain, fear. Now, your knowledge of Allah is going to be tested now. Who can tell me about moments in the life of each prophet? You know, we don't know the whole life of every prophet. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the highlights. Only the highlights. And the highlight of each prophet's life in the Quran is a moment where he shows how deeply he knows Allah. You tell me the name of the prophet, I will tell you the moment. Yes? Nuh alayhi salam. When his son is about to drown, what does he do? When he reaches shore, he calls out to Allah. Inna bani min ahli, oh Allah, my son is from my... He's begging Allah. He knows of Allah's mercy. Yes. What is the moment in Ibrahim alayhi salam's life? The pivotal moment. When he's thrown into the fire. What does he say the moment he's thrown? We don't know. What did Ibrahim say in the fire? Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. I know Allah, He's enough for me. In fact, according to some narrations, Jibreel alayhi salam is sent down. And he says to Ibrahim alayhi salam, can I help you? You're burning in the fire, can I help you? He says, Amma minka fala, not from you. Yes, from Allah. Direct help from Allah. I don't need you. When Ayub alayhi salam is sick, when his sickness reaches the pinnacle where he feels he's going to die from sickness. What does he say? رَبِّ مَسَّنِيَ الضُّرُّ وَأَنْتَ أَرْحَمُ الرَّاحِمِينَ. Oh Allah, evil has touched me, but you are the most merciful. The names of Allah always feature in these difficult moments in the lives of the prophets. Give me more prophets. Yes. What is the pivotal moment in the life of Musa alayhi salam? The highlight moment. If you were to pick one moment.
When he's going to speak to Fir'aun.
This is one, when he's going to speak to Fir'aun. There's one more. There's two highlights. When he stands in front of the sea. What does he say in front of Fir'aun? What's the first question Fir'aun asks Musa? The first question Fir'aun asks Musa. That's not a question. After, it comes after. قال فرعون وما رب العالمين. The first question Fir'aun asks Musa is, who is Allah? That's the first speech Musa alayhi salam gives to Fir'aun. Who is Allah? The second pivotal moment in his life when he stood in front of the sea. Who can give me the ayah? قال أصحاب موسى إنا لمدركون. His people say, we are. See, this is the test. This is the test. Do they know Allah? They don't know Allah enough. They don't know Him deeply enough. What's Musa's reaction? كلا ربي سيهدين. Two names of Allah, Al-Hadi, Al-Rabb, feature in this moment of his life. Yusuf alayhi salam, he has many moments in his life. Whether he's in the well, or he's in the prison, or when the dream comes true, you watch, the names of Allah are there. In the pivotal moments of life, our knowledge of Allah is tested. And more than anything else, there's one special action we have to show, and it's a spiritual deed. It's not an action of the limbs, it's a muscle in the heart. But if you never flexed it before, don't think you can lift 120 kilograms from day one. You have to start by lifting something small. It is the muscle of tawakkul ala Allah, to rely and to trust upon Allah. This moment where Musa alayhi salam stood in front of the sea, and everyone gives up, and he says, Kalla inna ma'iya rabbi sayadin. Allah is with me, He's going to show me the way. This is trust in Allah. I have nothing, but Allah is going to show me the way. This moment Ibrahim alayhi salam is in the fire. He wants to defy the laws of physics. You know, it's a fire, physics, finish, you're supposed to burn. He says, no, I trust Allah. Zakaria alayhi salam, what's the pivotal moment in his life? The only moment really we know about Zakaria in the Quran. When Zakaria alayhi salam reaches an old age and he just wants a child. He's asking Allah for a child. What does he say? Rabbi, la tadarni fardan wa anta khayrul warithin. Always the knowledge of Allah is there in these words, in these sentences. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Who can tell me what was the worst day in the life of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam? Not Amul Huzn. When he was in Taif. According to hadith of Aisha radiallahu anha, when she asks the Prophet, what was the most difficult day you faced? He says, the worst day of my life was the day of Taif. The day when I went, it was in the year of sadness. I lost my uncle, I lost my wife, I had nobody, I had nothing. I went to my distant relatives in Taif, hoping maybe they will help me, and they stoned me until blood reached my sandals. So sat there, bleeding. The Prophet ﷺ raises his hands. Hadith authenticity is disputed, but according to some scholars it's Hasan li ghayrihi. So I'll mention it. It's a long dua he makes to Allah. Allahumma inni ashku ilayka da'fa quwwati wa qillata hilati wa hawani ala nas. Oh Allah, I complain to you my weakness, my struggle. I have nobody to support me. Ila man takiluni. Oh Allah, who will I turn to? Ila qawiyyin yatajahamuni. Am I going to turn and rely on this tribe who are going to then pulverize me? Who will I turn to other than you? This is the moment in his life. If he knows Allah, the right words will escape his mouth. If he doesn't know Allah, he will give up. But his knowledge of Allah showed in this moment.